Wet Blanket is a 2 to 8 player card game where you create socially awkward situations. Each player is a wet blanket that tries to break up a party so guests leave to go to their own party. The player with the largest party when the game ends wins. Set up the game by removing 8 guest cards from the deck and place them in the center of the playing area. If you want to play a longer game, simply move more guest cards from the deck into the center with the rest of the guests. This is the main party. Players play cards to draw guests into their own parties. Any remaining guest cards stay in the deck. Shuffle the deck, then deal 4 cards to each player. Players are allowed to look at their own cards. The player that last attended a party starts the game. Play continues clockwise. A turn starts by playing the card and ends by drawing a card. Before starting the game, players should decide if they want the game to end once the draw pile is emptied, or if the draw pile is shuffled to continue to play. Let's take a look at the types of cards you can play. First, we have guest cards. Each guest card has a person with a set of likes and dislikes. If you choose to play a guest card, the guest goes into the main party, not into your own party. You can choose not to play a guest card so that the main party is emptied earlier, ending the game sooner. Disaster cards are usually colored red and have negative numbers on them. If you play one of these cards, you take the specified number of people away from the main party and move them into your own party. When you take a guest card from the main party or from another player's party, you place them face up in front of you. This is so all the players can see who is in your party. Event cards are usually colored green and have positive numbers on them. When playing an event card, you select guests from other players' parties and put them back in the main party. You may choose to divide that number among all the players' personal parties beside your own. If you play an event card that moves more guests into the main party than your opponents have, you do not have to remove guests from your own party. When you play a food or music card, pick which food or music is brought to or played at the main party. The available types of food or music are specified on the card. The party guests in the main party that dislike your choice leave the main party and go to your own party. All the party guests that like the food or music chosen must return to the main party, including guests that may be in your own party. Veto cards can be played immediately following anyone placing a card, even if it isn't the player's turn. Veto cards can be used to cancel any card's effects. A veto card can also cancel another veto card, making the original card take effect again. There's no limit to how many veto cards can be played during a turn. Veto cards are the only cards that may be played out of turn. All players replenish their hands to 4 cards after the turn is over. Played cards go into the discard pile. The game ends when the main party has been emptied or when someone plays a game-ending card. The game can also end if the players decided to end the game once the deck has been emptied. Otherwise, the deck is shuffled and play continues. The person that collects the most party guests when the main party is empty wins the game. From all of us at Binary Cocoa, party on, but don't make any friends.